Where the fuck is my... Oh, where is the microphone? Oh, there it is. That's good. What's this? Oh, it's a highlight. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's nobody gonna be here. That's fun. That's fun. You know? Yeah, nobody's here. That is fun. Probably because everybody is at school. Everybody is at school. Okay. More eyes. I guess at least this will motivate me to make some art. At the very least. Hello! I thought nobody would arrive. Let's go. I'm trying to... Oh my god, my desk is messy. Look! It's an egg! I'm trying to do... because it's the egg cult meeting. Today was interesting. I'm terrified because GCSEs are a thing. Hang on. Ooh, shit. Hang on. Sorry about that. Egg angel. Let's go. Yeah, I was thinking on the lines of biblically accurate angel thing. Yeah. I drew this a bit at like a campsite and I didn't have any references, so I hope the wings are alright. I'll have to deal with the wings later. Yeah. Your science teacher watched Skibidi Toilet. What was the context of this situation? And how did you know they were watching Skibidi Toilet? Because I really hope that they're watching that ironically, or somebody told them about that and they're not just watching it for entertainment, because, I mean, I don't see that as something... It kind of alarmed me, to be honest. Hang on, give me a second. Why is your science teacher watching Skibidi Toilet? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. If the teacher watched it of their own volition, I'm wondering if they're alright. In his own free time. If your science teacher is watching Skibidi Toilet in his own free time, what is going on with... during break? I don't even know... Well, I mean, I guess teaching is a pretty stressful job. It might have an impact on your brain, maybe, that might result in you somehow taking comfort in watching that. I don't know. To be honest, the facial expressions kind of alarmed me a lot. I didn't like the eyes. Multiple videos. Multiple videos sounds like... like... So what was the situation like? People were like, "Oh, Skibidi Toilet, let's watch that," and then did the teacher like decide he wanted to? Hello. Oh, he's Scottish, so everybody mocks him. I mean, I don't condone mocking people, to be honest. But yes, I feel like there's something wrong if a teacher decides to watch Skibidi Toilet in his own free time. That seems a bit. Yeah, goodbye for a bit. What are the things you could watch though? All of the things you could watch. There are so many things that are so much better than that you could watch. And an adult decided to. Ooh, mocha tea. I like chai. Chai is nice. I like all of the things. Do 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 do. I like boba and like I don't know if boba and bubble tea are different because I know there's boba. Well, there's like tapioca balls, and then there's like the popping bubble things. And I like both, and I also like chai. Chai is nice. I mean, those are different things, but I like most tea things, to be honest. So in terms of egg cult, I was just thinking, I'm not quite sure what we need to say because I wrote down some quotes from the previous egg cult meeting of just I'm gonna read some out just so we fully realize just the strangeness of what went on last time. The egg died for our taste buds. Lovely. The egg rose from the yolk and grew anew like a phoenix. Oh yeah, we have an ARG. That's really good. Yeah, we have an ARG. Yeah, I've been actually learning Morse code to try and decipher stuff. So yeah. I don't know why I like doing the. Also, another quote. We are but a minuscule fragment of yolk to the egg. Our universe is but a yolk inside an incomprehensible shell amongst a nest of more eggiverses. Why did you capture? Oh, you captured us in a. Yeah, I need to translate the Morse code on that one. I've been trying to become fluent in Morse code, not just because of the ARG, but because of just wanting to know Morse code. I don't know. We killed 80 sinners. That's good. That's good. This might be a slightly shorter meeting because firstly my phone battery is bad and also I have tea soon, as in like yeah, in an hour from now I might have tea, as in food, not drinking tea. Hello, back again, Nebula. There was somebody whose nickname was Nebula. Hello, Nebula. There was somebody whose nickname was Nebula because this name sounded a bit like it. I am saying hello. I think the chat is just a bit delayed. So apologies if I respond later. I think I don't know if it's latency. I have no idea, but you know what I mean. It's just probably time stuff. Hello. Yeah, the reason why I was just been thinking, I do paper animations a lot and not digital animation because I cannot do digital animations for the life of me. I'm not good with digital art. It's not that I think it's not real art. I think it is real art. I think digital art is really awesome, but I can't do it because for some reason my brain doesn't fully understand it. Like I can't. Charlie, how beautiful you were. Yes, I need to decipher some of the things. I am working on it. I just want to become fluent in Morse code so it's more easy for me to do it. Um, yeah. But paper animation is quite fun. To be honest, people think it's really difficult, but I don't think it's that difficult if you're just doing simple things. You can make it look interesting, I think. Also, TV Girl as the songs are just, it works really well. Like, TV Girl songs work really well for angsty animations. Angsty animations are one of the few things keeping me alive, you know? Like, that's a perk of not being dead. That making angsty art and animations and writing angsty writing. I've used that word too much, and I don't even like that word. It sounds weird in my mouth. It's a stupid car alarm going off. Car alarms don't even work anymore. People hear a car alarm, they don't think, oh, a car's being broken into. They think, oh, it's another car alarm. I don't know. Anyway, hello. Hello again. I am so tired. I've been doing revision for biology because GCSEs are, well, mocks are coming up, but, you know, they're important. Hello. Hello again. Yeah, this might only be an hour-long thing. I'm just wondering what the egg cult's like ideals should be, because I feel like it should be a kind of appreciation of eggs. Like, eggs are really nice, eggs are lovely, but like the appreciation of food and the fact that the almighty egg died for like our taste buds to experience taste or something. I don't know, you know? I think that'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting route to go down. And like, what what is our doctrine? Because cults have a doctrine. What is our ideals? I love drawing eyes. You have a 2,000, I can't word, 2,000 word essay due tomorrow, you haven't started, and you don't know what you're writing it on. I mean, I don't know, depends on the context. See, if I could write anything, it'd be on eels, or art, or eyes, or goats, or cats, or ravens, or magpies, mainly animals. So I would say write it about eels. Eels are cool, but I don't know. They're just like cute little eels. You should, I mean, I would say start it, but I know if I was in that situation and someone said, you need to start doing that essay, I would do the opposite. So, oh, it has to be STEM related. Okay. I guess you could, I mean, eels is like biology. I don't know. I mean, blood is interesting. You could talk about blood, like blood types and DNA. Yeah, only problem with eels is they're a bit mysterious, especially in terms of how they reproduce. I know that there's been information found on them recently. That car alarm is still going on! Sorry, I shouted. Oh, it's gone off now. That's good. Oh, you like my earrings? Thank you. It's X, like as in the keyboard thing. I don't know if you know, it's from the meme press X to doubt. If you don't know, just Google it. But it's that car alarm has gone on again now. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you could try and find scientific articles on eels, but I would just check first because that car alarm is so annoying. I'm gonna close the window. Give me a second. Yeah, eyeliner. I started doing eyeliner. When did I start doing eyeliner? I remember like a few like 2 Christmases ago. So that would be like, I don't know, 2022. And if you look at croissant, No, we will not have heresy with croissants. We will have eggs only. How dare you, you heretic? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. No, you can have croissant. You can have croissant. Don't worry. That was kind of a joke, but no, you can say croissant. I love croissants. Croissant. Are you going to finish that croissant? Croissant. Egg, 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 egg. I mean, I guess eggs are in croissants. You know, eggs are versatile. I think that's the reason why we started an egg cult in the first place. They're really versatile. Like, eggs make up a lot of our food. It's like they're the building blocks. Croissant? Croissant? You can say that, because we're not starting a croissant cult as a subgroup of the egg cult, okay? But we will say that croissants are important within the, or at least they have significance. Oui, oui, baguette. Lovely. Oui, oui, baguette. Je voudrais en baguette. Ah ha ha ha. No, you just met someone who's allergic to egg products. That's sad for them. They are immediately a heretic, according to I don't know. No, I'm joking. That's really sad. Because eggs are amazing. Eggs are the most amazing thing. I'm so sad that people were left. Oh, the croissant. Croissant, are you going to finish that croissant? Je suis croissant. Je suis un croissant. I'm basically just saying I'm a croissant. Also, how do people say that? Because I say it croissant. Like croissant. I don't know. I've always said it like that. But there are some people who say it as croissant. I don't know. Which is not how it's pronounced, really. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the person who is allergic to egg can still appreciate that eggs have an amazing shape. Egg sounds lovely. I don't think you have to eat egg products, because if we said you always have to eat eggs, then we'd be excluding vegans. And I mean, you know, we're trying to get as many people involved in the egg cult, you know. You know, when you talk so much that your voice hurts, but you can't stop talking, that is what I'm experiencing right now. It's because I don't really get a chance to talk in school. I don't really talk in school. I just kind of don't talk. So I'm not very talkative in school, because I need to make myself as small as possible so people don't make fun of me. But they still make fun of me, so I don't really know. Because I talked a bunch in like year 7, year 8, and people didn't like me. So I thought, what if I just stay silent and then people will like me? But that didn't work out because I love to talk. So if somebody starts talking to me, I will immediately just vomit words in their direction. That's a gross analogy. I'm sorry. How did that? I'll stop talking about vomit. I hate vomit. This is the progress of the egg. I'm thinking I could do mixed media, maybe. I don't know. I sit weirdly in chairs. Does anybody else sit weirdly in chairs? I sit weirdly in chairs. The only thing that's stopping me from sitting weirdly in chairs is just the fact that I'm like, people are here and will probably judge me if I sit really weirdly. Is anybody talking? Oh, does anybody want to see? I made some horns quite late. Like a fairly long time ago, a couple of months ago, I made these. So look, horns. Yeah, these don't really have a satanic imagery thing. They're just, I think they're cool because they're spirally. I think horns are cool. Also, interestingly, these things are from the Ogham alphabet, which is an alphabet that is like it's trees. It's based off of trees. So every tree has like a kind of rune thing. So I don't know. Opinions on variants. I am not one myself. But honestly, from what I can see, it's a spiritual belief thing, and I respect people's beliefs and identities, and I think honestly, it's fine. I wouldn't understand it because it's obviously something I haven't experienced, but I think fine. If people are Therians, I don't mind. I don't mind if people are that. You know, they have cool masks, and I know that you don't need gear to make you a Therian. You can, I don't know. I think it's fine. I respect and accept people. They're not harming anyone, and also I find a lot of people are like kids, and I think bullying somebody, especially if they're a kid, is not great. I mean, bullying someone, even if they're not a kid, is still not good. Bullying is never okay. It doesn't matter what. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm glad people think that I'm accepting of things. I honestly think just let people be people. Humans are humans. Just let people go on with their lives. If somebody was hurting someone with their beliefs, then I'd be like, that's not okay. But people aren't hurting anyone with their kids. I mean, I've tried quadrobics, not because I'm a Therian or anything, but because I think I just like jumping around. But I haven't really posted much about it because, yeah. The egg has a broken horn. Oh. Hang on. Jump. Please. I hope you're not referencing, what I mentioned in a recent post. What? Oh yeah, I do not support zoophiles at all. I don't support zoophiles, obviously. That's weird. Animals can't consent. Don't know. But yeah, like I'm saying, if people aren't harming anyone else or anything else, then yeah, that is fine. But I do not, and let me be clear, I do not support zoophiles because that is not okay, and those people need serious help. They should not. Yeah. What is my favorite animal? I don't know. I mean, I think all animals are really interesting and cool, and the way they've adapted to their environments is very interesting. But, well, so I like eels. I like eels a lot. Cats are really cool. Oh yeah, there's like somebody said, there's a difference between personal choices and abuse. Yeah, obviously, like I was saying, zoophilia is animal abuse. It doesn't. Yeah, don't. That is animal abuse. Don't do that. If you are a Therian, that does not necessarily equate to being, you know what I mean. Yeah. So I support Therians, but I do not support zoophiles. I want to make that clear. I support people's identities, beliefs, whatever, so long as they're not using those beliefs to harm anyone else. And as far as I can tell, a lot of Therians aren't doing that. So, yeah, my favorite animal, I don't know. There are animals that I think are interesting, like cats for the longest time. Is that a knock on my door? No, it wasn't. Yeah, a lot of the people who I've met online who are Therians, I think they seem really nice people. Obviously, you only get a snapshot of somebody, but I think they seem really kind and supporting, and it seems like a honestly pretty wholesome community. Obviously, to every community there will always be sides of it that are not so great, but that is in every fandom or community or whatever, you know. And we shouldn't judge a community or a fandom based on just purely those bad bits of it, you know? How do I feel about the gays? I am one. I am bi. Well, I'm not really sure. I get a bit confused. I know I'm not straight. Yeah. I support. I accept and I respect. You know. Why would somebody accuse you of zoophilia if you're pan? That doesn't make any sense. Why would somebody... That isn't how that works. I mean, we're talking about... My brain has stopped. Yeah, also, happy Pride. I got rainbow socks. I'm not showing them because people are, you know. But yeah. I got rainbow socks. Let's go. Rock. Tasty. I ate a rock once. I can't remember. I think it was in year 3 of primary school. And I ate a rock. And I don't know. I didn't even get money for it, to be honest. I just ate a rock. She took pan as meaning everything. Yeah, I kind of get why someone might think that, but that's not how the sexuality works. Yeah. You ate dirt? Lovely. Hello. Remember the egg? Yeah, it is the meeting of egg, technically. But I find that the egg cult meetings tend to go off a bit off the rails. You know. This horn is broken, technically, and I had to glue gun it back together. So... yeah, but I think I really like them. I like them a lot. And also, the rings here reminded me of, like, the blue ringed octopus. And that's cool, I guess. Also, I'm not wearing a suit for this because it's too hot to wear a suit. And I wouldn't do that to myself. I'm wondering, I think I should do, for this, I should do a mixture of acrylic paints and watercolour. So I'll do some line work and then maybe over stuff afterwards I'll add on some acrylic paint. I think that would be cool, you know. And maybe I'll do some collage-y stuff on it as well. I don't know. Some people suck and some people are great. So young and fair, Charlie, Charlie, my little angel, Charlie, Charlie. Oh, okay. I've just... make it look like a church window. I guess. I mean, I'm not sure how... I could do the background as that. I could do the background kind of... Oh my god. Sorry, I just saw... They're not your friend anymore because they spread a whole rumor about you and your girlfriend. Oh, that's really sad. Oh yeah, the egg has horns. I'll need to... I'm not sure. Hang on. I need to think about how I draw the horns. Give me a second. Is it alright if I just add in small horns to the egg? Hang on. Or if I maybe do a twistle, like what kind of horns do you think? I think I'll do kind of like the ones that look like they're on Viking helmets, except Viking helmets don't actually have horns, or most of them didn't. That's a myth. But I mean, the idea of a Viking helmet with horns sounds kind of cool, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll do... There's horns on it now. I don't know. I think that looks cool. I think it kind of adds to it. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking if I just do an outline, I'm just procrastinating doing line work, like as in like pen. I got a cool pen though. I got a cool pen. I now have multiple cool pens. Hang on, I need to get my blazer. So I'll just be back because the pen is in my school blazer. So. Yeah. Oh yeah, secondary school is interesting. I did all right in primary school, but there were signs of it getting worse. I don't know if I get like crushes on people. I just think that people's faces are really pretty. I just appreciate the beauty of everybody's face because I'm like, I look at somebody's face and I'm like, that is a nice face. That is a good face. But I don't necessarily experience any like romantic feelings towards them. I don't know. But this is the pen I've got. It's cool. It looks so cool. It's so good. It's a good pen. It is Uni-Pin Fine Line, water and fade proof, pigment ink. How am I bi but I'm still single? Ah, Morse code. I need to write that down. Give me a second. Your old school got inadequate and people got found doing drugs and okay. Yeah, I mean, I remember people used to go into the toilets with each other a lot, which was kind of suspicious. I'm not gonna assume anything, but it is definitely suspicious. And then people kept on setting off the fire alarms because people were vaping. But I don't know. I don't know if people do drugs or not in school. Yeah, I feel like people vaping at school is a pretty common occurrence. Yeah. One, two, three. Sorry, I'm just looking at the thing that. Oh yeah, year sevens. I feel like most of the people vaping are like. Sorry. That says sorry, right? That says sorry. That says sorry. I'm not very good with knowing Morse code, but that says sorry, right? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. That says sorry. You're saying sorry. I kind of know Morse code because I know the word for S and I know the word for O because SOS, and then I know the word for R, which is dot dash dot, and then Y is dash dot dash dash, right? Yeah. C H A. I don't know what dot dash dot dot is from the top of my head. Let me think. Oh yeah, oh Charlie. That's Charlie, isn't it? That's Charlie. Yeah. Sorry. You keep on saying sorry in Morse code. I am not fluent in Morse code, but I know some I know some letters in Morse code. Interestingly, the thing I found out is that Morse code, the like the dots and the dashes and how many there are and how easy it is to spell and remember is based off of the frequency of the it's based off of the frequency of the words being used in, I think, English. So like E is just a dot, and then like A is dot dash, I is dot dot, you know, all that. I can't remember what one was dash. Was it G? I don't know. In PE, someone got mad at you for naming every inanimate object. I don't think I named inanimate objects all the time, but I definitely experienced strong emotions towards inanimate objects. As in, like, I thought, oh, it's alive. It is my child now. You're over here learning circular Gallifreyan. I need to learn that. I need to learn that. I want to learn that. I need to learn that. Because I'm a Doctor Who fan. And I've been going through the classic Doctor Who episodes because I like how slow paced they are and also how low budget they are. I love how like one of them is just a guy in a bubble wrap suit, and one of them is literally, and one of the episodes is literally a bunch of guys in like, I don't know, moth costumes going. Yeah, I mean, I want to learn Morse code, and I remember I created binary, and I would try to talk to people in binary. It was like similar to like, what was it, teletype? I can't remember, but and I got really good at remembering it. But then, like, people wouldn't understand what I was saying, and I got really annoyed when people wouldn't understand what I was saying, even though obviously nobody else would seem to. Yeah, the Disney budget of Doctor Who did mess with things. It was a bit musically, which. I don't mind musicals, but that wasn't really what I came there for it. And for me, me personally, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was different. For me, like, it was too much for me. It was, everything was really quick, and there were cuts, and like there were cuts in between things that was just like, and there was like quite loud music and just too many sound effects, and just, I don't know. For me, it was too much. I'm sure there are some people who like that kind of thing, but I personally like Doctor Who episodes where it's just kind of like just people talking and people doing stuff, but it's not really fast paced. I don't know. You know? But also, I do like how in the classic Doctor Who, a lot of things were done with practical effects, and and they didn't have like CGI or as many developments in special effects, so they had to find ways of being creative with practical effects, which I think is cool. That's cool. And some of the costumes were genuinely really interesting, which is one of the reasons why I like, Dark Crystal. That was it a series or a film? I can't remember. I think there was a series and a film, and I liked how there were like puppets and stuff. Can't remember if it was the film, wasn't it? That was like really interesting. Yeah, I love practical effects. Practical effects are really cool. I think we don't use practical effects enough now in films. Like we rely, like, special effects are a big thing. I mean, special effects are good and they have a rightful place, but you know, I think practical effects, they're like underrated. They're really good, and they look, and if you do them well, they look pretty real. If you have a good budget for them, obviously. If you don't, that's how you end up with a man with a hand wrapped in bubble wrap going, oh my god, my hand, and then a guy in like a sleeping bag with bubble wrap on it, rolling around on the floor menacingly. Sorry. Yeah. I watched a bit of the series, and I think I may have watched the film of Dark Crystal, but I don't actually have Netflix anymore, so I don't know if there's another way to find it. But I liked all of the puppets and things. I just appreciated the puppets. I just think practical effects are cool. It is too hot. It is too hot at the moment. How did this turn from a cult about eggs to Doctor Who? I don't know, but I like it. Favorite TV show / film? Let me think. I don't know. I liked his Dark Materials. That was good. I liked that. There was. I don't know. I also. Let me think. Yeah, I liked his Dark Materials, but that was a TV series. Films, and I mean, I liked Interstellar and I liked The Truman Show. The Truman Show I liked just because I thought it was good. I don't know. It was something I watched when I was younger. You know, it was good. C. Charlie. Charlie. Y- you, your. I don't know. I liked his Dark Materials mainly because I read the books. I read all of the books, you know. I read like the first one, which was I believe Northern Lights. Yeah, the Northern Lights, and then there was The Subtle Knife, and then there was The Amber Spyglass, and I read all of them. I liked the first book the most because it had all of like you know, it had like Oxford and like just I liked the world building at that point, but I think as it got to the end, I just got a bit disinterested, but I still read it completely. Garlic bread. Yes. Garlic bread's good. Yeah, oh, the intro music to his Dark Materials that's in the TV show is so good. It is unreal. Da 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 da. I also like Warehouse 13 as well. That's good. I like that. Just because of all of the little objects and things. It's probably why I am also in the SCP Foundation fandom kind of thing. Probably because I just like all of the kind of yeah, I like the fictional kind of like artifacts and things in boxes. Da 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 da. I um ch- ka. So I'm trying to work out the things. Favorite color. Ooh, I don't know. Favorite color. I like blue. I like blue a lot. Blue is good. I think it's because it kind of goes well with me, as in just I think it's kind of my color. But I also like green. Green is good. I don't know if it goes well with like brown hair and brown eyes or something, but I like green a lot. So green and blue. I used to really like cyan, but then it reminded me of hospitals, and I was like, ooh. Purple's good. Somebody said that they thought of me as purple, so I don't know if that's good or not. But they always imagine me as like being associated with the color purple. Egg is a good color. egg is a lovely color. That is right. Egg is the perfect color. Indeed. Whee! Look at it. Look at it spin. Look at it spin. Yes, yes, indeed. Whee! I want to tell a story about this festival thing I went to. It's called EMF Camp, but it's really difficult to explain. Basically, a festival, but not really for music, but for like geeks and nerds, and everybody is usually interested in certain topics and stuff. And there are talks, which sounds really boring, but it's not boring because a lot of the people there have found out about something very interesting, like the most interesting thing that they could think of, and then they talk about it to you because they're interested in it. And they like I don't know. They talk about Morse code. They talk about how to escape from like a World War II prisoner of war camp thing. They talk about I don't know flipping history of electric shocks, all of that. It's very good and it's very fun. And yeah, there's robots and art installations, and it's a whole thing, and it's like a campsite kind of, but there's other stuff. The main story that I want to say is that I went. So there was this thing called the swap shop where you bring in old pieces of tech and stuff, and you swap it with something else. The problem is one of the things apparently had some kind of radioactive component in it, and the reason why they found that out was somebody had a Geiger counter, or a Geiger Muller counter, if you want to be specific. So yeah, and people just had that. I don't know. It was disposed of. It was fine, but yeah, somebody just had that on them, and they were like, "Okay, let's check this thing. Oh, look, it's a bit radioactive. Yay!" Honestly, I didn't really have a childhood on the internet necessarily, or at least not an early childhood, because I wasn't allowed on the internet, which is kind of a good thing, because I feel like being on the internet as a child kind of messes you up. Wee. Wee. But I felt a lot left out as well, though, because people will be referencing Vines and thing. When Vine was a thing, I never got to be on Vine, which I guess was maybe good, but I don't know what was really on there. But I just felt really left out because I didn't get to relate to anything with people. But I think honestly, I was weird anyway, so it probably wouldn't have made much difference, even if I did have even if I did have a phone at that age. I went to a concert yesterday. That's cool. What was the kind of concert thing? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Cringe is a word that I feel is just used for anything that's outside the norm. But I mean, I guess there's kind of good cringe, which is just kind of strange stuff. But yeah, hello. I guess we all look back on the stuff that we've done that was. Yeah, there's stuff that we look back on what we've done that is kind of, we think, oh, that was a bit, yeah. I guess it's a learning experience. Everybody looks back on things and thinks that they were a bit cringe. But I guess that's just how we learn and grow. Yeah, I feel like cringe isn't. I don't like cringe as a word. I feel like there are ways you can criticize media without calling it cringe. Like, you could say, hey, this point I don't agree with. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like just calling everything cringe, anything that you are uncomfortable with cringe, doesn't exactly explain why you think it is bad. It doesn't explain why you think it is uncomfortable. I feel like if we want to criticize media, then just using one overused word, like you said, it's overused, I think it's a bit lazy. Like, I think if we want to actually criticize something, then criticize it. Say, this is the reasons. I don't know. And I feel like just calling something cringe because just kind of, yeah, it's lazy, like I said, You could say this makes me uncomfortable because, I don't know, maybe I don't agree with what they're saying or something. But yeah. I feel like there are some situations where if you find something that makes you uncomfortable, there are situations where you can just not watch it. Yeah, I feel like the word cringe has become in itself cringe. Interestingly. Because it's like, oh, I don't like this thing. It's cringe. Yeah, when people provide extra details for their reasons, that's good. I love it when people do that because it shows that they thought about it. Make a full English analysis on why you dislike it. I mean, in GCSE stuff, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be like, explain why you don't like the word cringe. I feel like that wouldn't be a question they ask, but in my free time, I'd probably write an essay. Yeah. I love it when people communicate a lot, and instead of just saying random stuff and expecting you to understand it, because I'm bad at understanding things that people don't fully explain, or at least clarify. Mm. Also, weird and gross, they're not, like, it isn't required for you to be, because, like, you can be weird and not gross. I feel like gross would be, I don't know, being unhygienic or being creepy towards people, as in, like, SA and stuff. That would be gross. Weird, it's those two are not mutually exclusive, you know? You can be weird. You can be weird and not be a bad person, you know? I feel like it's fine to be weird, you know? If people say I'm weird, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I understand that. But yeah, calling someone gross because they're weird doesn't actually, I feel like the word gross should be reserved for like actual not good people, or at least people who do bad things. Even then, yeah, I'm okay with being weird. I'm okay with being classified as weird because I think there is no point living life constantly being like, oh, is this weird? Is this weird? You know, I feel like life is really short, and life can be a lot shorter for some people. And maybe I could die tomorrow being hit by a car walking to school. So I would rather just live as much of my life as just being strange. If that means being considered strange, that's fine. Beans. Yeah, and like if I was so worried about people being weird, then I wouldn't have started an egg cult. I think starting an egg cult would definitely be considered weird by some people, but I love egg cult. I love eggs. Eggs are amazing. Cults are, well, real world cults are not good, but egg cults good. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to have to hide my whole life either. You know, if people get so if people are so unstable in their own identity that they see somebody being outside of the norm, the societal norm, and are like feel obligated to bully them and try to stop them from being weird. I feel like that says something more about them than it says about the person who is being weird, you know? Um hmm, yeah. We nice name. Um egg. Egg. Yeah, I'm too tall. Is my chair all the way down? It is all the way down. Yippee! Yip yip yippee! Yippee! Yip yip yippee! 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 Yeah, I feel like everybody judge everybody. That's fine. You can judge people, but keep your judgments to yourself. And also, judging for me, I'm always judging people, but not in a bad way. I am judging them by being like, oh, that's a person. I don't know. Um, but if you make a judgment of somebody in your head, you can choose not to share that judgment verbally. You can just keep that judgment in your head. That is fine. Happy Pride. You just got out of school and now it's summer. Oh, it is still school for me. That is. It is still school. I haven't gone into summer holidays yet. I'm sad. How am I? That is a question that requires a long-winded answer. Um, that is a long-winded answer that I don't really want to talk about. But yeah, um, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm fine, but hmm, I judge people constantly, but I don't tell them. I think, is this thoughtful? Is this gonna hurt their feelings? Is it useful? Is it necessary? Is it gonna really do anything? Yeah. And then if the answer to all of those things is no, then I'm like, why would I say it? If it's not even gonna change anything for the better. Emojis I've never seen before. I don't know. They should have a singular like fork emoji and a singular knife emoji, because they have a knife and fork emoji, but as far as I can tell, they don't actually have a knife emoji and then a fork emoji. Well, they have a knife, but like I mean like a butter knife kind of thing. Because I understand they have a knife and fork, like a combined thing. Ooh, I'm tired. New challenge, favorite emoji combos. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah. It's interesting how emojis, like the use of emojis, has developed, because the crying emoji didn't used to be. It was a kind of crying thing, but now it's like a kind of laughing emoji. Like the laughing emoji, people don't use them, but yeah. I seem really sweet. Nah, I mean, I don't know. I've been asking myself my whole life if I'm a good person, and I think I'm just a person. I can be a bad person sometimes. I can be a good person sometimes. I don't know. Humans are complicated. Sorry, that was a whole lecture on something random that was just a compliment. I don't know. Is anybody a good person? I feel like I don't know if we really are. Like in so I'm just seeing the text. Yeah. Personally, I would say nobody's entirely selfless, but that's just my take. Yeah, nobody can really. I feel like people are always slightly motivated by their own personal feelings. I don't think anybody can be truly selfless. And also the reason why people do things for other people is kind of because we have the urge to do that because we've like kind of evolved to, because if you think back to when there was kind of hunter gatherer stuff, it was in your best interest to make relationships with other people and stuff, and to like like create bonds with people. I don't know what I'm saying. So I don't know. It feels like you can truly never be selfish, because I feel like it's kind of like an adaptation. Never be selfless. I feel like it's an adaptation to be like what we define as selfless. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I try to not make people feel bad. Like I try to do the least harm. I try to do the least harm while still not like being a doormat. You know, I try to be nice, but I also understand that there are situations where being nice. Also, there's a difference between nice and good. Being good, there's a difference, because like being nice feels slightly fake. It feels a bit, you know. But I feel like to be good, if there even is a thing that exists like that, it's yeah, not being horrible to someone if you don't need to be, but also just being, I don't know, being honest when needed, as in like if somebody is being horrible to you, say, "Hey, that isn't a nice thing." And then if they disagree with you, then I don't know, maybe it's not really worth it talking to them as much anymore. I also I wouldn't say like People can do bad things, but I wouldn't necessarily. I don't know. I maybe forgive someone, but I don't really forget that they've done it. I'm always wary. I can forgive someone for what they've done, but I'm not going to forget that they've done it. I will always be wary of like if they're going to do something that might hurt my feelings or hurt me again. Coconut. I'm not a boy. I'm a girl. I am a coconut. I am a coconut. Yeah, I got barked at in the school toilets one day. Somebody also said it's giving to me. People keep on saying in school it's giving. I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, somebody shouted "slay" at me. How did I come up with my channel? It was actually it was my Minecraft username for like we got an Xbox. Me and my brother got an Xbox One like for Christmas, and one of the games that my parents had bought was Minecraft, like Xbox One edition, and I can't remember when it was, but it was quite a long time ago actually. If I think about it, you know, quite like it was when we were in primary school and all that. But I I wanted it originally to be Nightcat because I was a kid and I thought that was cool. And then it wouldn't let me have that username, so I did Starry Nightcat. So yeah, that is the origin of that. Yeah. Sometimes yeah, people make fun of me a lot for being trans in school. Why was somebody cosplaying on somebody? Somebody was cosplaying as Pomni, and some dude went up to them and tried to marry them. I mean, people always used to have weddings in primary school. Yeah, humans can do some very sucky things, as in, you know, people can be horrible to other people, and it's really sad because it's like, does making people feel terrible somehow makes other people feel better? I don't know. For me, I just try to be as just okay with stuff. Like, I mean, there are certain points where I wouldn't be okay with stuff. It was harming me or somebody else or that person. But yeah. I try to do the least harm, as I said. That is possible. Yeah. I try to make I guess I try to make as many people feel positive, but obviously there are situations where we are not perfect. Nobody is perfect, and we all say things that we regret. I think the important thing is to learn and grow from those things, and sometimes accept that when you've hurt somebody, they might not always be ready to forgive you, even if you've changed. You know. Your phone is on 5%. I would go charge it, to be honest. Yeah. I think I don't think people always realize how much bullying can affect you. Yeah. I don't think people fully realize how comments can affect you. Just a few words that can affect someone more than you will ever know, because you don't know what somebody's going through. You really don't. A single offhand comment about telling someone to jump off a balcony might actually affect them more than you think. And yes, this was based off a personal experience from what somebody said to me. Um, you know. Hmm. I think people don't realize that. Because somebody can be feeling so horrible and then somebody just confirming their beliefs basically by telling them something. I don't know. Bullying is just, why do people do it? I know maybe they feel insecure, maybe they're just horrible. I don't know, but I just think there is no need to make somebody feel terrible, really. And you can tell them that they. I don't know. My brain stopped working. Yeah. Bullying affects you a lot more. Like especially like maybe in the moment you don't realize it fully affected you, but then in the future, yeah, the things that you do and the things that you say and how you think about yourself and how you act towards yourself, and the attitude that you have towards yourself, and self-esteem and self-image, it is long term. Like long term, it's affected a lot. Mm. And I'm sorry if anybody else is being bullied. It's really not fun. What I hate is the kind of subtle kind of bullying. The kind of things where people just make offhand comments and they make an atmosphere of that. And it's so difficult to tell adults, hey, this person has been making me feel terrible, because it is so difficult to find evidence to support that claim, even though you know that they are on purpose trying to make you feel bad. Mm. Yeah. Hello, egg. Hello, egg. It is the egg. I would be fine with you venting. At this point in time, I'm actually feeling okay with people venting. So if you want to talk about what's been going on, that's fine. Um, I I I I wouldn't. Yeah, I care. You know. Oh, sorry. What if I stare directly into your soul? Yeah, that's just kind of my facial expression. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't realize I get a bit soul starey. I think for me, it's either I don't look in someone's eyes at all, or I just stare into their soul like this. Apologies. That's just gonna be a thing. I don't mean anything by it. I'm actually not very good at being a good judge of character, so you're fine. I can't stare into your soul. Unfortunately or fortunately, I'm not sure. Wee. I need to redo these headphones, because they're becoming so battered. Hmm. Indirect bullying is not, yeah, it's not great. It's so difficult to prove that it's happening, and these horns are difficult to. Mm. And there's bullying that can be done subtly, like kind of isolation stuff, where you just isolating someone and making them feel like they have no support system. That's really horrible. Um, yeah, because there are a lot of films, short films, the kind of short films they show you in. I don't know if it's PSHE. I'm sure there's different names for it, but PSHE, like personal social health education, whatever. And they show you short films in school of like bullying, where somebody is like, I don't know, being pushed and shoved and called names and like insulted, very explicitly like being insulted. But the problem is, real life bullying, people are a lot more clever at making people feel terrible and also not getting caught. Yeah, and also, yeah, like you said, gaslighting someone into thinking that they're not bullying you that's something that makes me, yeah, because I'm never amazing at telling if people are trying to make me feel bad, because I'm just not great at that. But yeah, and it makes it even worse if they make you feel like you don't know. Yeah. Oh, cyberbullying is not good. I feel like people have a certain sense of anonymity online, and they say really terrible things, and I know because I've experienced that. Um, And yeah, it's horrible what people say to each other. But I kind of try to convince myself that they probably wouldn't say that to me in real life. I don't know. Those people are probably just, yeah, they're just trolls. People say things to try and get a reaction out of you. And sometimes I do have a reaction to it because, it's a natural thing to be like, no, you're wrong. And like, they're wrong. They're wrong about me. But honestly, I try not to care because they probably don't have a vendetta against me personally. They're just trying to get a rise out of someone, you know. Hmm. I've seen a lot of short films in PSHE that are, I don't know, some of them are better than others. There was one thing that they were trying to, but there were a bunch of school fights at a certain point in school, and they were like, I remember they showed us this short film of, like, I don't know, this guy in a pub. It was like against like violence. I don't know. It was this guy in a pub and he was carrying two like some beers or something, and he knocked into somebody, and like it was kind of staged like a video game, like an options based game, and like it was something like deal with it, it's all right, or like get angry or something. I can't remember, but like then like pick the option of like get angry, and then he was like, oi, watch it, and then he punched him in the face, and then like the police arrived or something, and then one of his friends remarked, I guess he chose the wrong path. And all that, which I don't know, I don't think anybody would really say that in real life. I don't know. And I feel like actual fights develop a lot differently to that instead of somebody just, I don't know. I guess there are some people who do have problems with regulating stuff and they will just punch somebody in the face without much warning. But it was just the fact that saying, "Oh, I guess he chose the wrong path." Ah, well, if you do go live, I will probably join. I think, yeah. Um, yeah. Honestly, I think I'll be ending soon. Maybe in 10 minutes. 10 minutes will be fine. Yeah, I've in terms of using autistic as an insult, uh, that's been said around me a lot. Nobody has called me that as an insult, and if they did, I'd be like, yeah, I am autistic, so I deal with it, I guess. But I have experienced that so much. Like I was about to tell somebody, oh yeah, I'm currently in the process of getting diagnosed and all that. Uh, but I just hear people all the time saying, "Oh man, oh you're so autistic," and it's an insult kind of thing. And I was just about to tell them, and I was like, and then they say that, I'm like, oh, I guess I won't then. I guess not. Um, yeah. And it's always said around me. It's not really said to me as much. I get called slurs, but mainly slurs against gay people. So yeah, I'm ending in 10 minutes, so don't worry, you probably won't miss much. Um, uh, Mocks exams is stressful. Though slurs are not fun. Slurs are not fun at all. But sadly, people have had a long time to figure out words that make people feel terrible about themselves. Um, yeah, humans are honestly great at coming up with those things. I'm not saying all humans like to call people insulting things, but we've had a long time to come up with those words. That's fun. Not fun. That's that's how it is now. I don't think you can see the wings properly, but yeah. You had a kid in your house that believed he could choose other people's pronouns. That's not how that works. That isn't how that works. Yeah. Um. Yeah. That's a skewed set of beliefs, I think. Yeah. I remember there was like this like book thing that we had for PSHE, and it had like name, class, and then it had preferred pronoun. Not multiple, just one. You're only allowed one. You can only have one pronoun. Like preferred pronoun. Only one. That is the only one you can have, apparently, according to the booklet thing. So I just, yeah, that was fun. You also believed that dinosaurs were still alive. Yeah, honestly, that makes sense, judging on the previous beliefs. Yeah, we rationing pronouns. Leave some for the error. Yeah, I don't know why they had that on the booklet. It was on every booklet. It was very funny. Ow, that hurts. Oh, yeah, multiple slurs. Don't mind me eating paper. Oh, it's actually quite nice paper. Tastes kind of like Parma Violets, but in a good way. I don't like Parma Violets, but Parma Violets flavoured paper, good. Get one while you still can. No, yeah, calling people multiple slurs, that's not okay. I don't think religion or any other set of beliefs should be used to call people slurs. Like, I thought the whole point of a lot of religions was to be loving and like caring towards people. Yeah, I feel like that is a twisted sense of ideals there. Because I am fine with people being religious, but just so long as they don't use it to, I don't know, be really shitty to other people, you know? Sorry, I swore. I try not to swear because I don't know who is watching this, and I don't know if they're young. Don't swear, guys. No, I'm fine with people swearing, but just not slurs. Don't say slurs. There is no way to make saying slurs really okay, to be honest, because somebody will always be offended by it. So it's best to just not. Which is why I don't say the R slur at all, because I know that there will always be somebody who would be hurt by it, and I don't want to hurt people, and there is no need to say it. Even if I wasn't offended by people saying it, which I am offended by people saying it, even if I wasn't, I still wouldn't say it, because there will be people who've been called that in a negative way, and I don't know if there's really a way you can say it without it being negative because of its history. But yeah. Because there's a reason why things are called slurs and not just swear words, because of the history. I don't know. That's my opinion. And just because one person is okay with people calling them slurs or saying slurs in a joking way doesn't mean that everybody else as part of that group is okay with it. First line work. It's an eyeball. My parents are talking. Also, my mom got an 85% on her dissertation in university. Yay! That's good. That is good for university. I'm very proud. Very proud. 85% in university is good. Yippee. Yippee. So she's like graduating and stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, I am so sorry. I can't pronounce your name, but yeah. What is my phone at? Ooh, 28%. It's like 4% difference. I will be ending in, let's say, 5 minutes-ish. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then we're ending. Yeah. I'm sorry, I zone out sometimes. You know when you just forget to eat? That's not fun. Or you do remember, but then you don't. Not fun. I don't think I can really eat normally anymore. Only 5 minutes left. Yeah. I think I should make some more paper animations based on TV Girl. Because TV Girl works so well for paper animations, and also TV Girl is it's good music. It is good music. If you haven't listened to it, then you are missing out. Yeah, I don't know if I dissociate or not. I don't think I dissociate. I get a sense of looking at the world through VR goggles, which I feel like a lot of people have. I have the sense of feeling like everything is in a dream, often when it's really loud, or when I remember my like time in year 7, year 8 when I had a friendship group that was not fun. So I'm not saying that it's yeah, I wouldn't say that it's dissociation. I'm just it's I don't know, it's I just feel very out of it. But I still remember what's happening. But I'm sorry if you dissociate. That sounds really, um, yeah, it must be quite alarming to experience that and not remember stuff. Um, I have tea soon. Don't know what. Oh, it's Wednesday, which means it's like spaghetti or pasta or something. Um, so I mean, I'll eat tea. I'll eat pasta. Sorry. Um. Sorry. Hmm. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I have a right to complain about my life. I know because when I hear a lot of people what they've gone through, I realize that I guess everybody will always have a worse situation than you in the world. But yeah, I feel like I have a good life, but yeah, I still feel sad, which is I don't know. I don't know. That seems selfish of me, but I don't know. I still feel sad. So what can I do about it? Hmm. I guess brains are weird, aren't they? Brains are strange. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I tried to convince myself that my feelings are valid, even if the situation that I am in is not as bad as somebody else's. I can accept that some people maybe are experiencing worse things than me, but I am still upset, and that's fine because, you know. Hmm. You guys are so lovely. I haven't said that really that much, but you. Um. Hello. Sadly, we're ending in a few seconds. Well, like, I don't know, 25 past the hour. So, sorry if you've just joined. Sorry you've just joined. Sadly, we are ending soon, but I can show you the line work that I've done on this egg, biblically accurate egg thing. And I will be having spaghetti soon. which is good because, yeah. Yeah, I need to drink water soon. I forgot. I'm bad at remembering to drink water. Goodbye. You're all lovely. Goodbye. Have a nice day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is. Yay.